Hello and welcome to Forever Rugby on Forever Sports. For today's preview, Scarlets versus the Lions. And a weekend where I'd really like to see the Lions finding their first win. They've come close. They've actually gotten a losing bonus point out of all their games. But they're currently sitting winless, taking on Scarlets side, who've just got the solo 2 wins. So opportunity for both of these teams to try and sort of kickstart their season a little bit. And look, playing away. And the Scarlets, coming off their first win of the season last weekend against Cardiff, 31 points to 25, means that they'll be full of confidence, and they welcome back, a lot of Irish players as well. Welsh international players rather, to their team as well. So, I think they'll be feeling quite confident. And the Lions, though, I think they'll be looking at their campaign, saying, "We're there. We just need to get over that last 10 minutes, that last 15 minutes. We're just that one step away from a victory, and hopefully this is the weekend. It all kind of comes together." And they can really sort of get their season going because, as I said, they've been there and thereabouts, just haven't been able to find the consistency needed so far to get the result. Before we look at the two teams, please do smash a like on the video. Please do subscribe to the channel as well. I'll start with the away side, which is Scarlets. She'll be captained by Gareth Davies in the number 9 jersey. But if we look at the front row, it'll be Kemsey Matthias, Ryan Elias, and Harry O'Connor. Packing down, they'll have the support of Alex Craig and Vaya Fafita in the second row. It's a pretty decent pack. Big Ryan Elias fan. I think he's world class. And Vaya Fafita, we saw that try he scored during the World Cup. Phenomenal player. It's a very good back row as well of Tane Plantry, Teddy Leatherborough, and Corin Tupulotu. So it's a solid pack, but I'm not mad at the Lions pack either, especially with a couple of the players that are coming off the bench. Look at the halfback pairing. Gareth Davies will partner Owen Lloyd, while Steph Evans and Tom Rogers will be the two wings. Eddie James will partner Joe Roberts in the centres, Johnny McNichol at full back. Off the bench, it will be Sean Evans, Steph Thomas, Wyn Jones in the front row, Morgan Jones, Ben Williams, Kieran Hardy, Charlie Tikum, and Ian Nicholas as the replacements there. In terms of the Lions, a couple of changes, a couple of injury force ones, and a very huge call at number 10. As somebody said on Twitter, the scrum off takeover of rugby is quietly underway here. But before we get there, let's look at the front row. Cornet Ferrer comes back into the side. He partners PJ Buerta and Ruan Dre. Interesting player, Cornet Ferrer. He's been a bit of a journeyman, played at hooker and prop, and now sort of back into the Lions, who are struggling with some loose head depth. The good news is JP Smith, who was initially injured, is back into the squad. In the second row, Ruben Schoeman has a new lock partner in Ruan Delport. No, Darren Landsberg, who's injured. The loose trail will be Henry Sergel, Emmanuel Chituka, and Franco Horn. It is an unchanged side from last weekend, unchanged back row from last weekend. Now, this is where the big change is. Morne Vandenberg comes into the starting lineup. However, Snare Nahamba does not drop out. He starts at 10 for the Lions, and we all know he's a very good goal-kicking ability about him. He must be one of the smallest number 10s ever to run out for a side at this level. But, you got to try something different every now and again. I'm not massively upset about it, to be honest. I think we've seen it a couple of times. He can play the if need to be. It's a big call to start him there, but I suppose, let's try something. Two wings, Edel van der Merwe, Richard Creel, unchanged. Marius Lowe will captain the side with Hinkle and Vake outside him. Kieran Horn will be at full back. Off the bench, it will be Jakob Asaki, JP Smith, Asnat, and Klaba Kanye. Very good scrummaging front three coming off the bench. I think that'll be a nice avenue for the Lions to try and really sort of hit back. They've also gone with a 6-2 split. So very much targeting, that second half performance where, again, I think he's trying to get over the line here. Ruan Fenter is back from injury and joins Willem Alberts and JC Pretorius as the forward cover. Obviously, that's a lot of players who can play in different positions. Ruan Fenter can play at lock and at flank. Willem Alberts at lock. And JC Pretorius can move around. You got Chituka who can play across the back. Franco Horn can play across the back there. So they've got a lot of options there. And they don't need to scrum off on the bench because they've got two in the starting lineup, which means that Jordan Hendricks and Reynard Jonker are the two backline replacements on the bench. It's an interesting side. It's very experimental. I'm not mad at. I just think we need something to spark a bit of fire and to try and get us over the line here in early on the season, and just trying to get a bit of rhythm. They've not come close. They've gotten a losing bonus point out of 3 of the games, and 2 losing bonus points out of that first game against the Stormers. So 4 points from 3 games when you haven't won a game is not dreadful. It does mean you're going to win a game. All of a sudden, you can be at 7 points. 8 points after 4 games, which is the equivalent of winning 2 out of your first 4. So, it's not been the worst start, but already you got teams who are on 13 points, so already falling quite far behind. And in terms of that top 8, Ulster sitting at 10 points. So the Lions are already 6 points behind where they'd like to be if they want to try and get Champions Cup qualifications. Let me know what your score predictions are down in the comments below. Please do smash the like on the video. Please do subscribe to the channel as well. Thank you very much for watching. My name is Steve. I'll chat to you soon.
And welcome everybody. It's me. I'm back to stream the Lions versus the Scarlets. A nice Saturday night primetime rugby game between the two teams in red. And in celebration or in solidarity, I'm having a little crappy Nederburg rosé because it's been a long day. The sun's been blazing in Gauteng and I'm thirsty. So get your beers out, get your biltong out. And let's see the battle of the basement dwellers. We've got the Scarlets hosting their props will be Kemsley Matthias and Harry O'Connor. Then at hooker, we've got Ryan Elias. Locks are Alex Craig, Via Fafita, who's a guy you should keep your eye on. He's a very good player. Ex-Hurricanes man, if I remember right. Then Tane Plumtree, Coach John Plumtree's son, now playing at 6 for Scarlets. We've got Teddy Leatherbarrow at 7, and then Carwin Tuipulotu. I wonder if he's got any relation to all the other Tuipulotus at 8 for Scarlets. For the Lions in the pack, we've got Corne Fourie back from, I don't know, years at the Pumas and at the Cheetahs, and he's played for the Lions as well. We've got Ruan Dreyer, the stalwart of the Lions, at the other prop, and then PJ Buerta playing hooker. Then we've got Ruben Schoeman and Ruan Dalport at lock. Hanru Sergel, that's quite the surname, at flank at 6. Emmanuel Tituka, brother of illustrious Vincent Tituka, at 7. And then my man Frankie Horn at 8. Let's go into the back lines for these two teams. We've got Gareth Davies, very capped international, at 9 for scrum, at scrum half for the Scarlets. We've got Johan Lloyd at 10. Steph Evans at 11. Eddie James and Joe Roberts at center for the Scarlets. Don't know them very well. I'm sure we'll find out tonight. Then Tom Rogers as right wing and Johnny McNichol. He of, I think, Chiefs fame. He used to play in Super Rugby many years ago at 15 for the Lions. The back line is Morne van den Berg and Sanele Noahamba. We're taking the scrum half, the whole team being scrum halves thing very seriously. Then Edward van der Merwe on left wing, and then Marius Louw and Henko van Wyk, two very good centers. Richard Kriel at 14. I think he's from Zebre, who have now beaten the Sharks. And then Quan Horn at 15, future Bok there, you'll see. Then the subs, Sean Evans, Steph Thomas, Wyn Jones, Morgan Jones, so many Jones, Ben Williams, Kieran Hardy, Charlie Titcombe, and Johan Nicholas for the Scarlets. And then for the Lions, we've got Jaco Fisagi as a hooker replacement, JP Smith, Asanatin Kabakanye, Willem Alberts, the old man is still going, Ruan Venter, another great player to watch, JC Pretorius, he of Sevens fame, Jordan Hendrickse, the backup 10, and Reinhard Jonker as a backup 9. No, he's not a 9. So I think that's a 6-2 bench for the Lions. We are really taking the Springboks format to heart. So these two teams have been a bit struggling at the start of the season. The Scarlets were in South Africa. They got hammered a few times, but they didn't win last week. The Lions, unfortunately, are winless, having not beaten anyone so far this season. On tour, they were much better last year, but this year it's been a bit dry. They'll be looking for their first win in Wales, and Scarlets will be hoping to keep their first win and turn it into a second win for the season. The weather looks cold, which makes sense. It's Wales after all, and hopefully get a good game. How's everyone else doing out there tonight? Let me bring up the chat. I have not put it on. Excuse me while I do some clicking around the screen here. What are we hoping for? Do we think the Lions will take it, or is it Scarlets because they are at home? Yes, I see some go Lions there. Let me get it going. Let me say a few hellos. Luke Wave, how's it? Bokamoso, how's it going? Lions to win, 67%. That's what we've got. Okay, we've got the chat going. The players are running out on my screen. Off just yet. Very excited. The Scarlets looking very slick in their new and their nice winter tops. There's Davies, very good Welsh player, sometimes does some interesting things. And I am ready to go. I'm very keen for this to kick off. I haven't watched any rugby since the World Cup final. I was very tired. 9 o'clock kickoffs were tough. I've taken a bit of an absence to see my kids, you know. You can't be watching games every night till 11 o'clock for 2 months. It kills you. So now I've been catching up on sleep, and soon I think I'll be ready to go back into the URC. While you guys are here, please subscribe if you're not yet. Forever Sports will be bringing you all kinds of stuff. Yeah, I think the poll is very optimistic. We've got obviously a lot of South African fans here. Remember to subscribe to Forever Sports. They'll be bringing you lots of rugby coverage. They brought a massive Rugby World Cup coverage. It was great. The guys were over there in France getting interviews. You won't get a better South African YouTube channel for any rugby news. I think these guys, they are the type. Who actually wants to be my friend? I'll be your friend, Bokomaso. Mashele. Let me see. They are doing speeches. Definitely stuff going on there. Looks freezing cold. The Lions are not lined up. I suppose they don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on either. Let me see what's happening here. And yeah, and don't forget to go over to BOYLESPORTS if you want to do some betting. BITDEFENDER, they are great security, online security. Musa Boss. I'll say it again. We have so much players in this country, but we get destroyed by the Northern Hemisphere team, especially Irish. Our coach is not up to scratch. If Rassi must go, we'll be in trouble. Yeah, if he's going, we'll be struggling a little, I think. I think our players are probably struggling with a hangover. It's very tough to get up after we went through 3 weeks of 1-point wins. It makes sense that our players might also be a bit off the boil. I think most of these Welsh, Irish, and Scottish teams have been in the thing for the last month already, while our teams have been watching the finals and the box and the celebrations. So it makes sense that our whole country's rugby might be a little bit hungover. Jake White certainly has the bulls purring, so that's good at least. Hopefully the Lions can get the W today and get 2 South African teams with the wins, because it's been a tough weekend. The Sharks looked very bad last night, and now the Rainbow Cup champions beat the Stormers as well. So we need to save face, hopefully. Luckily, Rassi's staying, so hopefully he can give some guidance to the rest of the coaches in the country. John Plumtree, he's obviously a new coach, and the Sharks have been changing and chopping and changing players and buying new players for years now. They need to kind of stand still for a bit and just get their team to gel. The Lions, I don't know. We with Cash, old Cash. He's certainly a coach, that's for sure. Certainly a rugby coach. Sip of wine. Moment of silence. Let me be quiet. Hello, Jennifer Creel. How's it going? Welcome to the live stream. At least we won the Rugby World Cup. That's true, Michelle. I don't think if we were knocked out in the semis or quarters, our teams would maybe be doing a bit better. But I think there's like a mental thing maybe of like, what do we have to prove? 4-time world champions, and you can't go into any rugby game with even the slightest switch off. You'll get hammered, which is what's been happening. Maybe when the Sharks and the Stormers get some of their players back, they should do a bit better. The Lions, they're not getting any box back. Maybe they'll get Tian Swanepoel back from Namibia. Okay. Have a sip of rosé for the red teams. Ready for kickoff. Who's kicking off first? I don't see. It looks like it will be Lloyd to kick off. So the Lions to be receiving. Hopefully we can exit well, get this game underway. We've got Van der Berg and Nohamba playing 2 9s, so should have nice fast ruck ball today, as long as the forwards get there to clean up. Playing Plumtree on screen now. He's got big future ahead of him. Looks like he's got a Welsh future as well. Old McNichol, faster than you'd think. Skuman, Lock, ready to go. Hopefully he has a good year as well. And ready to go. Let's have a game. And the kickoff goes deep. Taken and already kicked. Okay, Nohamba with the exit. Line out to the Scarlets. Ryan Elias to throw in. He's also a good hooker. And off the top, Gareth Davies sends it wide, and the big carry in the midfield. Can the Lions stop this? They make it over the gain line. Another carry, but well stopped by Corne Fourie. They go down the line. Oh, they get around. Oh, but the pass around the back is too fancy. The move breaks down. It's easy to say a name right, Mashele. Mr. Bokamoso Mashele. We live in Africa. Of course, we know how to say your name. Okay, so line out for the Lions. Let's get this one in, please, PJ Botha. I've seen stats. Mr. Botha, the Lions hooker, is one of the worst line-out throws in the URC. He really gets picked off at the front of the line-out, and they've got Vaifafita, very good lock. And yeah, the line-out goes awry. So, Lions back on defense. Ryan Elias with a good carry. Let's see if they can get the turnover. No, they can't. Gareth Davies sends it out to, is that Fafita? No, it's not him. Big carry there. The move breaks down in the midfield. Lions tackle them back. Very good defense there. So far, it's been looking good. The Scarlets trying to go behind the screen. Carry there from Evans. Steph Evans, very good. Good player. Okay, Lions, good defense. Scarlets not going anywhere yet, but gives away the penalty. Not rolling away is the move there. So I would assume they go for posts here. Ruben Skuman getting tracked in the bottom of the rack there. Okay, what's the decision here? Who's captain? I'm not entirely sure who's captain for the... Maybe it's Gareth Davies. Yeah, looks like we'll be going for posts. Got 55 seconds on the shot clock. So Skuman getting himself trapped in the wrong side of the ruck there. Yeah, you gotta be careful. They will always put their knees on you, and then you can't roll out. The refs don't care about that. So that's one for the Scarlets. We should be 3-0 just now. You think the K players, they sorted out, Mr. Boss? It's our bigger boys that need to learn to step. Oh, there's so many finer points in rugby that we need to get right. Right now, I think we just need to get over our World Cup hangover. Okay, And he calls it in. Okay, 3-0 to the Scarlets. There's sip of the rosé for the team in red. Coach takes a bite and Lions to kick off. Let's see if they go deep or if they try and win this one back. Quan Horn to do the kickoff. He's been looking good lately, though I actually haven't seen much of him playing this year. I have been in international rugby all the way. Okay, they go deep, asking the Scarlets to exit. And it's well done. Not much pressure on that kickoff. You'd want to have the ball hang in the air a little longer than that. Maybe not kick it straight to the 10 either. He's always going to kick it out easily. Okay, second try, Lions. Let's see if you can get this line out right. First one didn't work. So far, no completed lineouts. I think Corne Fourie can play hooker as well, the one for the Lions. So maybe if PJ Botha's not doing too well. Second line out works. Okay. Nwamba for the ball out the back doesn't work. Another one for the Scarlets. So Lions back on defense. Good hit there from, was that Quan? No, that was Maurice Lowe. Funnily enough, my brother's name is Maurice Lowe. Okay, another tackle. Corne Fourie's been involved in the defense very well tonight. They're trying to make the ruck as dirty as possible. Slow the ball down. Very good. Can't pick it up yet. Okay. Ball slow. So the Lions defense should be set. What will we have? A little tight carry there. They stop it before the advantage line. Very good. Another carry. They do get over the advantage line, but the Lions are still trying to make the breakdown as dirty as possible. The bomb goes up, midfield. And well caught there by Frankie Horn, doing the number 8's job. So Morne van den Berg sends it out to PJ Botha, carries it into the teeth of the defense. Not going to get much ground there. Let's see if they try and exit. Ball goes to Nohamba, who sends it up high. Any chases? Oh, the Scarlets let it bounce. You don't want to do that. Oh, and van den Berg with a little knock on there. Okay, so it breaks down. First, the knock on. So Boss says, I'm just hoping that Dwayne gets to coach the Stormers forwards unit. Only that pro supposed to be. Why Team Up North not making use of Matt Fulveri? It's criminal. I know Fourie de Priya is mostly focused on his kids. They are all in the little Bulls. Me, I'm a Joburger, so Lions for me. Unfortunately, I'm a long-term, long-suffering Lions fan. It's been tough. I know the Scarlets have done well before, but no. The Lions, I've got those 3 finals, those 3 silvers to look back on, and that's about it. Matfield, he's in this. If a guy goes to Supersport, they almost never leave Supersport. I think they get paid too well. They travel the world, and they don't need to worry about the stress of being a coach. And yeah, Fourie de Priya, people at my work know him well. He's deep into getting his kids playing rugby and stuff. So I don't think we'll see him anytime soon. So here's Kriel. Carry down the side. Morne van den Berg sends it back into the middle. PJ Botha with a carry. Is it loose? Yes. And he drops it. Okay, so quality of the game so far is not so good. Guys dropping balls, which is one of the easiest things in the world to do. You should just hang on to the ball. Scrum to the Scarlets. And I'm going to need a drink if it carries on like this. Oh. All you got to do, man, just hold on to the ball. Catch it and hang on to it. It's very tough to watch sometimes. Okay, so far PJ Botha is having a bit of a mare. Not getting any of the other players much chance to play. Another scrum coming up for the Scarlets. Let's see what they do. There's a few players. Now it seems like Dwayne might be getting into the Stormers to coach. We've got Jacques Fourie coaching at the Lions. We've got, who else? Albert van den Berg. He's actually now coaching the Scarlets. He used to coach the Lions. He was their forwards coach. What else? Who else is coaching? Ex-players. Can't think of any now. but I'm sure there's a lot doing like high school coaching. I think Varsity Cup coaches do pretty well as well, so there might be some ex-players there as well. I think Whiteley might still be at the Sharks. I'm not sure. Oh yeah, but Frans Ludeker, he's coach. He just won the Japanese One League with, is it Sun Goliath? Santori Sun Goliath. I'm talking about what Boss has said here. Where's Bolly Swart coaching? I don't know where Bolly Swart is at all. Frans Ludeker is coaching in Japan, and that man is making the millions because he just won the Japan One League there with Malcolm Marks and those guys. I don't think he's going anywhere. Yeah, so we can write off Frans Ludeker for now, unless we get money from somewhere. He's not coming back. He might even coach the Japanese national side the way things are going there. Though Eddie might, if Eddie gets his way. Okay, ball out. Let's get back to the game. Gareth Davies sends it out to his winger. He's well stopped, and the carry up the midfield by, is that Fafita? I think so, yeah. Gareth Davies looks like they're going for the bomb. The Lions really are trying to make the Scarlets rucks very slow, and they're succeeding so far. Here comes the bomb from Davies. The chase is on. McNichol is leading it, but Quan Horn cleans it up very well. Okay, he needs support at the ruck. Plumtree must watch not to go off his feet. Van der Berg wants his carriers. Fourie carries it well, and they need to clean it up. I think they're going to go high as well. Van der Berg asking for his shield and his caterpillar. And who's chasing? Let's see. Van der Berg kicks it. He sends it a bit straight up in the air and not very deep, but Frankie Horn gets it. I'm thinking Scarlets would win this, but I'd love if the Lions did. Okay, so the first chance for the Lions to attack a bit. They send it wide. Maurice Lowe is a bit isolated, but he gets over the vantage line very well. Okay, the attack comes back this way. Chituka with a carry. He makes it over the advantage line. I think it's a bit slow, so they might be kicking it. Looks like they're setting up for a kick. Morne van der Berg directing traffic, asking for ball carriers. Okay, and here comes the caterpillar ruck. Boss, I would just like Ackerman to come back, but he's been coaching the Honda Heat for years and years. They changed their name though; they're not Honda Heat anymore. He's been coaching the team that Franco Moster plays for. Okay, so there's advantage to the Scarlets, and it was a knock-on again. So still, the game is a bit scrappy. Have a drink to make you feel better about it. Nah, no need to be scared. This is basic rugby. URC, the game, you don't win the URC, as Nas always said, you don't win the URC in November. Many games to go. You just need to get into that top 8, and then anything can happen. Look at Leinster. Oh, thanks, boss. I haven't done this in a while. I've been so busy. Just had a kid, and then there was a World Cup. Was so busy. Right, scrum to the line. No, scrum to Scarlets. Gareth Davies to put in. So far, the scrums have been fairly stable. Not that many resets, so that's a good sign that the props are evenly matched. The Lions did look like they got a shove on the previous scrum. Yo, Mr. Referee, he even turned the ball to shove it under his 8's feet. But, okay, no, the turnover is not successful. Ooh, big pressure on the Scarlets backline, but they do get around the Lions rush, and now the kick goes downfield. Will he mark it? Yes, Edward van der Merwe with a safe hands. He has not touched the ball so far tonight, so still, the attack breaks down. I think the Scarlets are definitely winning the territorial battle right now. Lions winning the fashion battle in a beautiful black jersey. Okay, van der Merwe kicks it, and we have a sip of rosé. If you all want, my name, Rian Low. I do have a YouTube channel if you want to watch it. Head over there. I haven't made a video in a week because I'm taking a rest, but you'll see me again before the end of the year. I'll make another video, that's for sure. Got to talk about the URC. Okay, line out for the Scarlets. They go short with a little move and immediately throw it on the grass, and their whole backline move has broken down behind the gain line. So not very slick so far from the Scarlets. But all it takes is one pass to stick that shouldn't. Okay, the Lions stop them behind the vantage line. Gareth Davies looking for ball carriers. And who is that? That's not Fafita. Who's that ball carrier? Tuipulotu. Okay, that is definitely Tuipulotu. So here comes the caterpillar and the bomb. Let's see if anyone catches it. Quan Horn is pretty good under the high ball. Very lovely take. And he's immediately hit, but the Lions are there to clean it up. Morne van der Berg. He's asking for guys to come around the blind side. And there's the carry from, I don't know who that is. Oh, that's the Circle guy. Young Lock. Here comes the caterpillar. They want to exit. Obviously, they want to play in their half. Van der Berg sends it up high, and the chase from Edwell is there. I think he knocks it on. Yes, he does. So, ball back to the Scarlets. I think if they get another carry, no. So, scrum. Thanks, Michelle. Okay, so two teams trying to play in the right side of the field, just not handling the high ball very well so far. Lions defense is looking good. They are stopping the Scarlets behind the gain line, but they're not hanging on to the ball in attack, struggling a bit with that. They've actually not had much ball at all. So hopefully they can get some ball and get some attack going. The scrums at least have been going okay. There's old Cash van Rooyen, one of the highest paid coaches in South Africa, if you'll believe it. Cash, Mr. Ivan van Rooyen. I think he gets paid more than John Dobson, the Stormers head coach. That's what happens when you stay in a job for a long time. Every year's increase just makes your salary explode. Okay, scrum put in for the Scarlets. Let's see what happens. And the set, he puts it under the 8's feet. There we go. But the Lions get a good shove going. Gareth Davies gets it out. He's being hunted by Tutuka. Edward van der Merwe gets him down. There's no 9. So the forwards have to get it off the ground. Carry there into the Lions forwards. Okay, the Scarlets trying to get the attack going. They send it wide. Steph Evans with a bit of footwork, but the Lions handle it well. Okay, here comes another attack. Ooh, Lloyd steps PJ Botha, who is having a mare of a game. They're into the Lions 22. Johnny McNichol, he carries it, but he gets stopped. Now the Lions, they have to stop Rogers. Gareth Davies got clean ball, but it's a bit slower, so the Lions set their defense. Fafita with a carry. He gets stopped well. Quick ball for Davies. Stopped on the 10, in the 22. Lions in danger here. They've got to keep their discipline, make sure they don't give away a penalty. Hope the Scarlets attack breaks down. Another carry there from Ryan Elias. Ball goes out to Fafita. He's dangerous. Oh, Evans carried around the corner, and there's the try for the Scarlets. Oh, my. And that was all the 10 breaking through the line. PJ Botha missing the tackle completely. And we've got 8-0 for the Scarlets. Yeah, no, that was a bit rough, Happy Brew. They just absolutely got in behind them there. I like Swayze not as a head coach. That guy can talk like a father figure. He just uses confidence. I think the issue with Swayze is he's an extremely religious man, and he could not handle working on a Sunday. That's what I heard. It really, really made him feel bad. So that's why he stopped coaching. Richard, nice to see you again. When will the Heineken Cup start? Well, the Heineken Cup starts in December, I think. I think there's a few games over the Christmas period. Yeah, I think the Heineken Cup starts the weekend of the 8th December or something like that. 9th December. Cheetahs, they did play in that Toyota Challenge against the Western Force and stuff. I don't know what other plans they have to play now. Rugby, soccer, and hockey. Ooh, very active man, Mr. Mashele. Okay, and the try is converted. Scarlets up 10 points to 0. The Lions have not gotten out of their half this whole game so far. Poor defense there from PJ Botha. Saw, was it Lloyd Evans? What's his name? Ian Lloyd. Get through, and then the Lions were just hanging on for dear life. Ooh, nearly got held up in the try area there. Always put the ball down, Mr. Rogers. Okay, Lions with a kickoff. Deep again. To the 10, Mr. Lloyd having a great time. They're letting him run. But they're out of their 22, so they can't kick it out in the full. Lions now defending on the other side of halfway for the first time this game, I think. And Davies will try and exit. Caterpillar Ruck being set up. He hasn't been Skuman looking to put pressure on him. Okay, kick goes up. What happens? Is it out? No. Is it McLaren? Who's playing? I don't know the... No, it was Edwell. Okay, Morne van der Berg sends it to the midfield. Quan Horn at 10. Edwell van der Merwe coming off his wing. Sees a gap. Carries it into contact. Morne van der Berg is there. Where's Namba? Courtney Fourie with a dummy and he gets stopped. Quick ball here for Morne van der Berg. Sanene Nohamba sends it out to Kriel. He sends it down the line to Frankie Horn, who's very dangerous on the wing. They'll be watching him. 2 men on him, but he makes good meters and the ball's just bobbled at the back. So that was a good bit of play, but it broke down very quickly. Tane Plumtree looks hurt. Not good for the Six Nations. He might have been playing in the Six Nations for Wales. So let's see what happens here. If Plumtree's off, we might see, who do we think? Morgan Jones, Ben Williams, one of those guys. Bit of a hard tackle maybe. Right on the point of the shoulder. I know that feeling. Really, really hurts. I have no sound, so I have no idea what the penalty was for, guys. Sorry. We'll see what... I see it was foul play, but I don't know what happened. So I hope everyone's having a good time. Rosé for the teams in red, and one's in black, though. So I should have maybe had a dark, like a Merlot or something. But it's a bit hot for Merlot. So Rosé it is today. Yummy. So 20 minutes gone, 10-0 to the Scarlets. Lions really have not had the ball. They've not been in the Scarlets half. They've defended okay, but 20 minutes of defense, you might always leak a try. Mr. Sharkfin Games, he plays rugby and hockey. These days, if you're a hockey player, you have to crowdfund your tickets. I see they qualified for the Olympics. Very nice of the SA hockey team. Yeah, the Lions, they got to score, but they do play well in the second half. So if they keep it within 10, I think we will be doing okay, as long as it stays dry. If it gets wet, we might be in trouble. But they just need possession. They just need possession. That's all. Okay, so I think the Nohamba will probably be kicking it for the line out here. And then hopefully PJ Botha can get a good line out going. I haven't seen much of Nohamba tonight either. It's been mostly forward carriers. Okay, line out. Where's it? Just outside the 22 of the Scarlets. Let's see if Lions can secure the ball. That's the first thing. These days they struggle with that. Maybe go a funny little short throw to Courtney Fourie. And they go deep. Very good. And set up the maul. Making good meters here. Very good meters. Okay, Van der Berg. The ball is there for him. The first carry is good. Oh, Marius Lowe. Beautiful. Good. Beautiful try. My brother. Literally, my brother's name is Marius Lowe. There you go. Beautiful try by the Lions. How's it, Matthew Dixon? Long time no see, hey? Recovered from all the revelry of the World Cup. And the Lions back on the board. Let's have a little sip of the rosé. That was very easy. No one, just overfolding, no one at the ruck, and the Lions go straight through. Beautiful work, Marius Low. Marius to the rescue, yeah. I keep texting my brother whenever he scores. I'm like, Marius, good score. Okay, now Sanele to put it on. And there we go. 7 points to 10. That was the first proper position the Lions had in the Scarlets 22, and they score. So hopefully it can carry on like this. Who said we need to score soon? Richard, you were right. Lions need to score soon, or it'll become a difficult night for them. Now, it'll be an easy night. Very easy. Hopefully. All thumbs. Sorry about that. If it hurt anyone's ears, knocked my mic. Okay, kick off by Mr. Lloyd. Shall he go deep? Yes. Going deep. Noamba to catch. And with the quick exit. Good. Oh, no, not out. Okay. So the Scarlets can get onto attack, but the Lions came up quickly and they stopped them in their half. It's Diwali here, guys. So if you hear any crackers, I'm sorry. It's not me. There might be a lot of crackers going off in my neighborhood. I have a good, a big Diwali contingent in my area of the world. Okay, anyways, what's happening in the game? Poor kick from the Scarlets. Now, Morne van den Berg sends it to Nohamba. He looks for some territory, kicks it straight down Steph Evans' throat, who returns the kick to Kwan. Kwan Horn, he sends it down the middle of the field. Okay, so what happens here is these two teams are doing a little kicking battle. Okay, and then they're trying to see who blinks first, giving the forwards a rest, and the Lions blink first, kick it out, and it will be Scarlet's ball. So Scarlets win that kicking battle. They managed to gain ground, and they got the ball as well. Are you talking about my channel, Michelle? It's just my name, Rian Low. I don't know if you can even see what my name, how it's spelled on the live stream. I think only my name is there. Just Google that in live chat. You'll see. Just Google that name on. Oh, that's faking, Mr. Referee. Thank you very much. Short arm penalty for the Lions. I'm not even talking about the game here, guys. You're distracting me. Angles. I'm sure I saw Jennifer somewhere. Okay, so short arm for the Lions. It's kind of breaking down now for the Scarlets. Yeah, no, you can't do that. That's a little fake throw. The double pump. That used to be legal, I think. You used to be able to fake that. Nines as well. They used to be able to fake the pass into the scrum, I think. Not anymore. Lions, have they called a scrum? I think so. I think they know they are dominant in the scrum. It's looked like they were doing a bit better. 25 minutes almost. Let's see if the Lions can use this this possession. The last one went very well. A little rosé for luck. Okay, the forwards back down. Let's get it in and out, boys. Or maybe they'll try and scrum for the penalty. They have been getting the shove on, so let's see. And the hit. It looks stable, but the Scarlets have better body position. Get it out, Mr. Oh, penalty to exactly what the Lions wanted. I think they're going to kick it downfield, try and get the line out going again. It looked like they went down on this side, though, the Lions. So the ref must have seen something on the other side first. Mr. What's his name? Matthias, not happy. Mr. JP saying, Lions have just got to keep within touching distance here and use the bomb squad at the end. Yeah. The Lions bomb squad, that fabled Lions bomb squad. What are we looking at here? Hey, Willem Alberts, Ruan Venter. Actually, this Lions bench is next level. Jordan Hendrickse, Asanati and Kabakanye. I mean, come on. That is a bomb squad. That is quite the bomb squad, actually. The Lions bench is insane. That's like their first team. Oh, the Lions hooker, though, is so bad. Mr. PJ Botha. Henko van der Wyk with a chase back tackle. Let's get back into the game, though. Off that now, the Lions are back into almost their own half, thanks to a bad, I think from the looks of it, the Lions could actually win this, especially with that bench. But now, Mr. Davies sets up the Caterpillar ruck, trying to exit. He sends it high. Quan Horn is there to take it. He's been good under the high ball all night. They put him on the floor, and Mr. Van der Berg, what's the call here? What is the call here? Okay, bomb again. Okay, so both teams refusing to play in their half, which makes sense. You don't want to mess around with the ball in your half. Oh, and the knock on there from the Scarlets. PJ Botha picks up, and the Lions on the attack. Oh, got to look for that offside line there, Mr. Referee. Edward van der Merwe to Marius Lowe, sends it over the top. Frankie Horn down the wing. A beautiful sight. He hands off his first tackler, goes to ground. Very good. Van der Berg is there. He fakes the pass, tries to go through a gap. Edward van der Merwe is now the 9. He sends it to Sanele Nohambo, who sends it back wide. Marius Lowe with a little kick over the top there, but it's too deep. The attack breaks down. Yeah, no, Asenati is going to be hopefully a Lions legend. Imagine if we had him and Sadi still. I don't know how that man does not lose weight. He's a professional rugby player and he's a monster. Okay, so Mr. Lloyd there with rock hands. Not good. If that front row of JP Smith, Asenati and Kabakanye and Yaku Visagie come on, I think we'll be seeing a lot of pain. Though the Scarlets front row replacements aren't too shabby either, actually. I know a lot of them as well. Okay, Scarlets on the attack. Their line-out went well, but they are stopped inside the Lions half. PJ Botha fighting for the ball. Kriel trying to get his hands in the ruck. Gareth Davies sends it down the short side. One Lloyd again with a step. They're just giving him meters. So many easy meters. Gareth Davies sends it back the other way. McNichol sends it to his centers. They get stopped well. But slow ball for Fita. Picks up off the back. He gets a carry in. Gareth Davies sends it. Oh, no, that's for Fita. Oh, I keep mistaking him for someone else. Okay, now back to the short side, to the open side. The Lions put him to ground, but the ball is clean and fast. And they're letting Lloyd run it. Steph Evans again, and it breaks down. Hopefully, that's just a 22 or something. Let's see. They are letting Mr. Ian Lloyd just run the ball. He's been causing so many issues on attack for the Lions. Thank you, Michelle. I wouldn't say the best, but I'll take it. Kriel there with the intervention. Thank goodness. Whose ball is it? I don't have sound, guys, so I don't know whose ball it is. If I play sound, this channel will get a copyright strike, so I got to go in mute. Okay, scrum to the Lions. Okay, I know what's going on again. Maybe they'll try and go for the penalty again. Scarlets taking their time, taking it slow. Are we waiting for replacements? Someone in the ref's ear. A very clean-shaven man. Is that a child? TMO call. Maybe they're trying to see whose ball it is. Kriel might have kicked it dead to make it a scrum to the Scarlets. Tackle the man without the ball, maybe? Okay, scrum. Okay. The Scarlets coach, not a happy man. Plumtree back on the ground. His shoulder seems okay. Okay, so the Lions need to secure this. They do have a deep in-goal area, so there's space to kick it if you need to. But I'm sure the Lions would be scrumming for a penalty here to try and get themselves down the field easily. Okay, scrum not stable. We'll be resetting. How's everyone's night going so far? I'm having a rosé, I'm watching rugby, talking about it to randoms on the internet. What's not to love? What is not to love? Having a great time. Lions not far behind. What channel is the rugby on? Oh, it's just my name. It's up there in chat. Just my name. That's my channel on YouTube. The rugby, well, in South Africa, it's on 211 Supersport. Or maybe 201. It looks like it's on prime time as well on Grandstand. Okay, sure. The scrum's moved a little. Let's see if they can get out of here. And short-term penalty. Why? Binding issues, early engagement, who knows? But the Lions will take that to get out of their half, out of their 22. Okay, quick throw in by the Scarlets. They want to play in the Lions side of the field. Johnny McNichol. Oh, that's a little knock on there, Mr. Referee. There we go. The Lions will take that. Another scrum. Your night's good, Michelle. Ah, that's good to hear. What's not to love about a bit of rugby, a bit of URC, a bit of the URC? Everyone loves a good little rugby game. No, I'm sure not everyone does, but they should. Oh, the box on 209. No, 211 or 201 would be this game, I think. Probably 201 would be the better bet to go for. Remember, guys, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Forever Sports, they will bring you live streams all the time. They'll bring you all the news about South African rugby and all kinds of other rugby as well. They just did a massive World Cup project. There was hundreds of streams and videos and stuff coming out. There's podcasts on Thursday nights, and there's the Lions scrumming the ever-loving out of the Scarlets. Penalty to the Lions. This is exactly what they want. They are playing themselves back into the game right now. Corne Fourie, Ruan Dreyer, PJ Botha, take a bow. Beautiful work. The Lions getting themselves back into this game. Who was that? Mr. Harry O'Connor having a tough time at scrum. Corne Fourie is putting a number on him. Yeah, that's been the Lions for years, though. A Bugatti scrum, trailer park, everything else. And see, there you go. There you go. Couldn't kick it out. So, they be running it back from here? Quan Horn puts it down the middle of the field. Lions better make sure they stay on side. And Johnny McNichol sends it back. He doesn't want to play in his half. Hits the grass. Sanele Nohamba running onto it. He tries to get against the field. Ooh, did that bounce in field? Yes, it did. Beautiful stuff. But this should have been a Lions line-out. Now it is a Scarlets line-out. Not that it matters much. I think the Lions have won one out of their line-out. So, c'est la vie, as they say. Thank you, Michelle, for hitting that subscribe button. You'll get lots of rugby news on this channel. This hooker must make sure he doesn't keep... Ooh, and... Okay, Fafita dropped on the ground by his own teammates. Poor guy. Okay, Gareth Davies. He's going to send it up in the sky. The night sky of Llanelli. Are they playing in Llanelli? Out on the full. So, right now, the Scarlets are not in this game. All their set pieces are malfunctioning. Okay, good. Long time ago. So that'll be a Lions line-out. Hopefully they can win this one. They haven't been able to do it for the last... The one line-out they did win, they scored a try. So let's hope this one works. PJ Botha has been having a bit of a rough night, except in the scrums. You must say he's been doing well there. Okay, ball secured at the front. Botha runs it around. He takes contact. He gets stopped by Elias. Doesn't drop it, thank goodness. But the ball is dirty to Tituka. He cleans it up off the ground. Van der Berg looking for fast ball. Sends it back to the short side. Dreyer with a carry. Gets over the advantage line. And now Quan Horn. He puts on the footwork. Gets stopped. Cleaners get it. Better get there. Okay. Ball back to Corne Fourie. He puts in a good carry. The cleaners are there. Van der Berg sends it to Nohamba. He gives the ball to, who's that? Dreyer, maybe again. Ball not super fast. Low with the carry. He stopped well. Ball better get out of there. Okay. Skuman puts a man on the ground. Gets the ball back, and the penalty advantage is there. So now the Lions have a free play. Hinku van Wyk with a carry, but the ball is ripped. Penalty to the Lions. What are we going to do here? Kick for posts? What is Nohamba's radar like? Yeah, no, I think we're not going very wide very quickly. We're doing a few short hit-ups, it looks like, Mr. Brew. Getting over the advantage line here and there, but the ruck ball is not very clean. Case in point there. But I think what's happening is the Scarlets are rolling away slowly and long, so they're getting in Van der Berg's way. He's not getting it away very quickly. I think we're looking for a few carries by our props and our forwards, and then they'll probably go wide. But there, I think we got the penalty. So hopefully Nohamba can kick this over, and we can go into halftime 10-all. Have a sip of your rosé for the teams in red. Nohamba's been a good signing. I'm happy he's playing with the Lions now. Oh, sorry, Mashele. Phone on 1%. I wonder if there's load shedding at my house. I don't know. No load shedding. And the kick goes up. Is it long enough? It looks to... No, it's too short. So, one Lloyd, he sends it out of his 22. And, okay, the Lions get another line out. Let's hope they win this one. It was a good try, I suppose. The Lions at least still get to attack now. Nohamba's been not getting a lot of ball. It's mostly been playing off 9 tonight. At the actual 9, more than Van den Berg. Oh, and Kawakanye is on. The one-man bomb squad. Dreyer must have been tired in that last attacking set. Please, PJ Botha, hit your jumpers. Front of the line out to Horn. Okay, good stuff. They don't set up they set up the fake maul. They go wide quickly. Modest low with a good carry. One of the best 12s on attack in the competition. Nohamba. He sends it behind the screen to Van der Merwe. Puts on some footwork, beats a few defenders, and gets put on the ground by a large number 8. Okay, Van der Berg sends it to PJ Botha. He gets over the advantage line. They got a more called. Attack breaks down, so getting isolated too high in the carry, and Plumtree gets under the ball, I think. Attack gone. Just over a minute to go to half time. I think the Lions would be happy to be in this after those first 20 minutes where they were nowhere. But it feels like they should be doing better than this. They've made fewer silly errors. Their scrum is on top. Their line-out's been doing better. Marius Lowe's getting over the advantage line, but they just don't have something to do after that. That's getting over the advantage line. Maybe they need... I don't know, that ruck ball, it's quick. Get a few guys around that ruck, around Marius Lowe. If he's making it over the advantage line every time. Anyways, the Scarlets, they need to win this scrum. Hopefully they can get it off the park. I'm sure they'll waste time. Kabakanye is there now, so danger time for Mr. Matthias. Scrum is set. Oh, short on penalty. Oh, both teams just not... Okay, quick tap. Here goes the Scarlets. They want to play. Hinku van Wyk with a tackle in the midfield. Gareth Davies, quick ball to Tuipulotu, to Lloyd. Carry in the midfield. Well stopped. They come back to the blind side. Steph Evans, he's stopped behind the advantage line. I think they probably put it off the park here. Gareth Davies goes back to the midfield. Lloyd sends it behind. McNichol is there. Tuipulotu, he puts in the carry. He's stopped, gets over the advantage line. Gareth Davies sends it to Steph Evans. Who's the giant 12? Eddie James of the Scarlets. The clock is in the red, but they will attack, not making much ground, hoping for a penalty. Frankie Horn rolls away well. Let's hope that. Oh, high shot. I hope we're not in trouble here. Corne Currie might be in trouble here. That puts a sour note on the end of the half. This is now going to be 2 minutes of reviews. Oh, that might be on the shoulder. We might be okay there. Let's see. Oh, but it might be, who's that? Skuman? JC Pretorius? Let's see what they say. If there's a reverse angle. It looks like Currie hit him on the shoulder first. Guys, I don't have sound, so I don't know what's going on here. I'm like a guy in the stadium who can't hear the ref. But this would not be good for the Lions. That looks like it hits the shoulder first, if you ask me. The main shoulder into the chest of Currie. Okay, so I think Currie's fine. It's the assist tackler there. I don't know. We'll see what the refs say. But you have to go lower than that. You can't carry that high. Tackle that high. You gotta bend down. You're always gonna ask for trouble. The tackle player might have putting on a bit of a show there. Oh, I hate these after the Hooter reviews. You just want to go into the sheds. Is that even a penalty? I mean, he didn't hit him on the head or anything. It was on the shoulder from what it looks like. But again, I can't hear the TV, so let's see. You guys can tell me. He should be going lower though. You could do a little grass cutter. They don't penalize that. They don't penalize grass cutters. Thank you, JP. Penalty only. Should have just gone for the man's knees. Penalty. So it might be 13-7 half time. Let's see if they go for posts. Why is it a penalty though? If it's, I don't know. Let's not get into it. Penalty. They just got to. He should bend down. He should go low. He should go at the man's knees. Look at what's his name? The English hooker, Luca Dickey. He's made a career of smashing guys' knees. Just do that. Refs don't penalize grass cutters, so I'm always on the side of no, go low, stay out of trouble. That was just silly technique. So it might be 13-7. I think the Lions would take that. They still have a good bench, but yeah, they'll need to clean up their lineouts. They lost a lot of chances there. And then that carry when they go to the 12, it seems there's no cleaners at that ruck. Ian Lloyd sends it wide. Just kick it out, boys, please. Thank you. Halftime. Guys, I'm going to down this rosé, and I will see you in a few minutes' time. Hey? Go get your wines. Excuse me, just having a sip. Second glass, second breakfast. Players are running out. Second half. Lions versus the Scarlets, everybody. I hope you've all had your coffees and your cookies and your Romany creams and gone to the bathroom. It's time to see if the Scarlets can get the win at home or if the Lions can finally get their first dub of the season. Quan Horn to get us going. I'm sure they'll be going deep again as they've been the whole evening. And let's hope they're playing downhill now. I don't know. Maybe there was a huge wind that they were playing into. And the ball goes deep and Scarlets get it off the park. Both teams have not been putting a lot of pressure on that kickoff. Bit too deep, no big fast chases. Been easy exits for both sides. So the first half was fairly scrappy but competitive. 10 points to Scarlets, 7 to the Lions. 1 try each team, penalty to Scarlets. They did miss one, and the Lions also missed an attempt. Currie drops it cold. Little line out move. Oh, backwards. Okay, so Lions still with possession. Morne van den Berg asked for the ball carriers. The big man, Klabakanye, with a carry. The tackler better roll out of the way there. He gets out. Another carry here from midfield. PJ Botha has been doing a lot of the first up runs. Lions keep it short. Nohamba sends it backward, out the back to Marius Low. He carries it into contact. Quick ball. Back to Corne Fourie with a carry. In one hand. Please keep it in 2 hands when you're carrying into stuff like that. But the Scarlets get over the ball. He has to let go because it's a ruck. Van den Berg sends it to Mohamba. Quick ball to Chituka. Quick hands. Henku van Wyk tries to run over his man successfully. He gets tackled. Van den Berg looking for guys near the ruck. He gets out to Chituka, who goes down. I think they're setting up a bomb here. They're not happy with the forward momentum. And Fourie is the shield. Ball's going up. Let's see who's chasing. Let's see if they get something out of this. Marius Low, not the quickest chaser, but Edward van der Merwe is going after it. The shield is too good, but Marius Low stops the ball behind the line. JC Pretoria is trying to get in there. Doesn't get over it. Gareth Davies take control. He's looking for a ruck. Is that O'Connor? He does the carry. Marius Low trying to make a nuisance of himself there at the ruck. Gareth Davies trying to organize things. I think we're seeing the bomb here. Let's see if the charge down by Skuman. He's too slow to... Oh, what's happening here? Offside. Okay. Easy exit. You got to do better than that, Mr. Skuman. A sip for sadness. So that was a nice little action-packed first thing. Oh yeah, no, he got had. He was way offside there. So the first half started with a Skuman penalty, and the second half starts with a Skuman penalty. Let's hope the scoring doesn't follow the same trajectory. And Lloyd, ooh, beautiful work. Oh no, but the ref says, flag stays down. Nohamba with the attack. Beautiful. He runs it through the gap. Gets stopped by Fafita. But Frankie Horn plays 9. He gets it in Klabakanye. He gets it all float away to PJ Botha with a good carry. Morne van den Berg is at the ruck. Quick ball. Marius Low leaves it behind and drops it cold. Oh my goodness. So this should be a scrum to this. It's just inaccuracy. Switching off. Looking up too quickly. That was an opportunity. But there was Quan Horn. Lions 10, boss. Lions 10 just pass. Easy to defend. Pods in front. Lowers the battering ram. Yeah, that's been basically what they've been doing. They have now, I see in the second half, for these first few attacks at least, they were doing 2 or 3 carries off 9. This time, I think they're only doing 1 carry and then the ball out the back. So I think they're trying to go wide quicker. Okay, we've got a replacement. Ooh, Ruan Venter's on, everyone. Chituka's off. He had a good shift. Ruan Venter will be looking to get some first up carries as well. Oh no, Mr. Denzel, this Joburg team is a struggler. My boys have always been bad, but I love them. Nonetheless, Gareth Davies to put in the ruck in the scrum for the Scarlets. They'll be looking to get out of their half. The Lions will be trying to keep the pressure on, but it's a good scrum this time. Davies gets it out. Lloyd with a short ball. That was a bit forward. Okay, not, I guess. Lions still trying to be bad at the ruck. They slow the ball down well enough. Tupilatu with a carry. He's stopped well by Fori. Gareth Davies sends it out to his 10. Now Fafita puts on the hands. He's stopped. You can't let him get ahead of steam. Oh, but there's no one behind the ruck. So Elias picks and goes. Venter knocks it on. What is this going to be? A penalty? Yes. Offside. Over eagerness leading to trouble. Have a drink. What are they looking at here? I think they would probably be going for post here. Slow it down a bit. Get the points. Get the kickoff going. So Venter, was that not out? Anyways, Elias receiving some treatment. Don't know what the decision was. Again, I don't have sound, guys. So if the refs already said what they're doing, I apologize for not agreeing with him. And if you hear crackers, it's Diwali here. So you might be hearing some explosions outside my door. Don't worry, I am safe. It's just people being happy. A little break here. 4 minutes into the first half, 5 minutes. They must be knackered. Into the second half, 5 minutes. And you're tired. Mr. Boss says, I want my forwards to run into a backline player in the mid or on the flanks. I hate the 9 pass to a prop or forward and then run again onto another forwards. Stamka rugby. Yeah, they need to somehow create mismatches. But I mean, if you're standing in the backline as a forward, they're going to put a forward across from you. So you need to. I know what France like to do is they like to go through the middle a lot. They do what's called a underneath attack. So they go through the ruck with offloads. And once they're just behind your ruck, DuPont likes to either snipe or send it out to Ntamak because they know they've sucked you in. Oh, the last forward and Frankie Hong with a funt. Okay, I missed all that, but that is a Lions defense. Whose ball is it? The line-out guy hasn't said. I think it's Scarlet's ball. So they dropped that one cold in the maul. Okay, let's see if they get this one right. But Lions dodge another bullet thanks to Scarlet's inaccuracy. Both teams very inaccurate. Skuman goes up. He doesn't get it. Jan Lloyd, he sends it to Mr. James. He's been having a fairly good game, actually. Lots of movement in the back line. Steph Evans. He runs into Henku van Wyk, who puts him to ground. Yo, what a hit on Leather Barrow. Still, is it advantage to the Scarlets? I can't tell. The ref keeps putting his hands out. Someone offside. Yeah. Oh, the Lions have given away 3 penalties so far. Usually, any good side will punish 2 penalties with points. If it's 3 penalties, the Scarlets should really score here. Yeah, it looks like they're going for posts. So, boss, yeah, you want your forwards running into backline players, but you can't do that off first phase, especially not off a set piece, because the other team will always match up. Okay, so it is around 2 penalties since coming on. 2 penalties in 3 minutes. I think that's a bit of over-eagerness, trying to make something happen. So to try and get a mismatch where you have a forward running at a back, it's usually you have to try and get the other team to underfold or overfold. So you try and do maybe a few 9s to props hit-ups, but it has to be very quick around the corner. The Springboks are very good at doing that around the corner hit-up thing to try and get the other team to overfold, and then you go back blind. The Lions have been going the same direction a few times, and there's 3 points for the Scarlets, by the way, and then going in the same direction to Marius Low. Instead of going one off, and then back the other way after the other team has overfolded. I think that's what they've been doing wrong. Otherwise, they should just put up bombs. Just kick the leather off it. The Scarlets have not been good under the high ball. Quan Horn has been very good. Edward van der Merwe is a great chaser. Anyways, 13-7 for the Scarlets. Lions discipline, letting them down here in the first start of the second half. Okay, they put a lot more pressure onto that kickoff than the whole game. But now the subsequent pressure is terrible. Luckily, I think it's Morgan Rogers has left it behind. Scrum to the Lions? Yes, scrum to the Lions. Okay, so they tried to run it out there, and the inaccurate attack just dropped it on the floor. Let's see what the Lions can do off the scrum here. Ideally, I suppose that the Lions would want to just draw the penalty off the scrum. Nkabakanye, do your thing. I wonder when we'll be seeing the Lions replacements. When will Hendrickson, Alberts, Jaco Visagie, those guys be coming on? I would think Visagie would be soon. PJ Botha's been asked to carry a lot of ball. Okay, Lions with the scrum. They just need good, accurate ball. Frankie Horn, go blind, get it to Morne van den Berg, and then Ruan Venter with a follow-up. Okay, ball's out. It's a move. Edward van der Merwe, he tries to get through the gap. Doesn't make it. Ball spills out the back of the ruck. Sanele Nohamba with a tap and go. They got to let him run. He makes it over the Morne van den Berg with a snipe. Oh, it's going so quickly. Okay, ball slows down. Now, the Lions with the pick and goes. Quick ball or slow ball to Corne Fourie. Nkabakanye catches the ball high, but doesn't drop it, luckily. Another pick and go. Well stopped. PJ Botha with a pick and go. He's well stopped. Ruan Venter picks it up. He's well stopped behind the advantage line. Lions going slightly backwards now. Scarlets very well set. Ruben Skuman, he's stopped on the advantage line. Frankie Horn looks like he's going to pick up next. 3 men on him, so no way through there. Morne van den Berg goes into the ruck, so he's not going to pick it up. Oh, big hit there from Fafita. Got to use your arms. Now, Klabakanye. PJ Botha with a carry. He's stopped well. Ball is clean. Frankie Horn picks up, goes. He's stopped, but the ball's out. Looks like the Lions are putting every egg into the carry and go basket here. Corne Fourie is stopped. Where's the ball? It's out there. JC Pretorius asking for a latch. Klabakanye pushes him into a contact. Not actually allowed to do that, I think. And ball over the line. PJ Botha. The Lions with the good ball carry. Lovely work, boys. It just seems like if they can cut out the knock-ons and the penalties, they are getting over the advantage line very easily. Little sip of the cold drink for that one. And PJ Botha gets over. Lovely work. Yeah, no, we did, Mr. Brew. And the beautiful carry over the line. I think that will maybe be Botha's last work this half. Old Cash showing us his credit card, or is that a walkie-talkie? Nohamba to convert to make it 14-13. Let's see if he does it. I think he's got 38 seconds. Is he milking this timer? Okay, and the Lions going to the lead for the first time in the game. Very lovely. Some pressure there after giving away a bunch of penalties. They managed to get into the Scarlets' half, control the ball with a lot of pick and goes. And at the end, PJ Botha goes over the line. So now the Scarlets, they'll be putting it deep to try and keep the Lions in their half, which they did very well in the first half. The Lions, they need to catch this, make sure they set up a proper exit. You cannot score and then not exit your half. Venter, he catches it. He'll always get a good carry in. Oh, but Scarlets steal it immediately. See, this is what you can't do. You cannot mess up your exit. Scarlets run it. They are way behind the... Noamba has played 10 before. He's a very good rugby brain. Not just like a good 9, but a very smart rugby player, Nohamba. I think he's one of the Lions' best signings in the last few years. Very happy he's in Joburg. Him and Morne van den Berg will make a good partnership, I think. Anyways, penalty against the Lions. Terrible play. Who's that? That's a Ruan, or is that a JP? That is a JP Smith, not a Ruan Smith. So now the Scarlets have a chance to go ahead. Mr. Boss asks, how did Colby become so good at defense? Major weakness when he played at the Stormers, but when he played for Toulouse, he became a beast. And it also became Musa physical. Obviously, the professionalism at Toulouse would have helped a lot, but players get good in South Africa as well. It's not always going overseas. I remember in 2018, he got handed off very handily by Mr. Ioane. I think he just learned ankles, tackle at the ankles. Doesn't matter how, you'll see his tackle technique around the legs is extremely good. He no longer tries to go for the ball ever. He always goes for the leg tackle, and he makes that tackle every time. So I think that's what's made him good. And then the carries into contact, that's definitely a new thing of him. You would never think Colby would carry into players, but seems to be working. Maybe it's because he knows players have to go low on him, and he's so short. Players go low, they go off balance, and he manages to run into them. Really worried about the next gen of Springboks, from Christian Kutsia. If you look at the under 20 World Cup, it really does look like, okay, let's see, is the Scarlets ahead? Yes, Scarlets back ahead. A drink of sadness there. Haven't really seen a Eben Etzebeth or Malcolm Marks type guy in the under 20s, eh? At 9, there was a guy, Nico Steyn. He plays for the Lions. He looked very good. But I haven't seen some monster lock or loose forward coming through in the under 20s. Okay, the Lions go with a short kickoff for the first time in the night. Handled well by Fafita, but hit. This is the first time now that the Scarlets have a slow kick out. They can't go full out because they're out of their 22. Chases on. And Quan Horn takes it well. This is what they should have done the whole night. Morne van den Berg hit behind the ruck, so they got to get him to the ground. That's a tackle. Put him down. Oh, my goodness. How's that not a tackle? His knee hit the ground like 5 times. Anyways, the ref is always right. Next gen of Springboks. We have been using a lot of the same guys for many years. Where's the knee? There's the knee touching grass. There's the knee touching grass. Whatever. I don't know. First of all, it doesn't look like there was a Lions player joined in there. So it's a young ref. So we'll let's give it to him. He's nervous. He's young. He's never grown a beard. We all make mistakes. So we'll just scrum them off the ball. Draw penalty that way. Line out, maul, try. That's what's going to happen, guys. You'll see. Hanekom, yeah. Unless Wales try and snatch him. I doubt they will. He looks good. Fussy has not been looking good lately. Hopefully he gets his form back. We've got Moody at least, but I'm looking more at the locks. Where's our new Etzebeth? Where's our next Mostert? Where's our next Lewitt? Okay, Lions get in a good scrum, but the ball comes out. And McNichol goes wide, but Henko van Wyk is all over him like white on rice. Ball comes out of the ruck. Lions making life difficult for the Scarlets. They're keeping them in their half. But, they missed the tackles. Morgan drawing the player. Morne van den Berg is there. And then Quan Horn cleans it up. Beautiful work, boys. He kicks it back. Ideally, they would want this to go out, but it's not. Horn with a good chase. Jan Lloyd has to clean it up. And again, Tane Plumtree now has to clean it up. And Enku van Wyk is all over him, not turned over. Okay, back in there, 22. Yeah, Cameron Hanekom is good. Moody is good. Kriel still has some time in him left. Still has some time left in him. So you'd want to think that, I see Van der Berg's, Willem Alberts is on the field as well. Okay, so the bomb squad is here, boys and girls. That was crazy. What happened there? Was it Joe Roberts or Eddie James running it back? Again, I don't have sound. Van der Berg there with a beautiful backtracking. And Kwan Horn as well. So Hanekom, but again, we might be looking at, you can't go on one season, you know. Evan Ruiz was a world beater in his first URC season, and he's been having it a little tough recently. Okay, Lions, win the line out. Set up the maul. Kabakanye in there to add his power. Not bulk, not weight, power. Venom Alberts is in there as well. They splinter the... I'm sure there was joining from the side there. Okay, yeah, they draw the penalty. The Lions have a free go here. That, Mr. Referee, is that not a bit... cynical? What are we going to do here? Kick for the line out? Who else is there? Who's the big locks? Kobus Wiese is now overseas, playing in the Premiership, I think. Stefan Levis is too old. Eben Etzebeth still has a couple of years in him, probably, but that man's been working so hard. We need locks. Erge Snyman, when he's not injured, he's a good lock replacement for us. Luat, I think he's finished. Marvin Ori, Murat, I don't see them as being the answer, you know. Yeah, no, the Bulls. Stedman Gans for the Bulls. That man is such a good center. When he plays, the Bulls backline looks amazing. About 18. Oh, yeah. Coaching. Just like when we have good players going overseas, if we have a good coach, they go overseas, Mr. Kutsia. About 18 current box, young enough to go to the next World Cup. Yeah. And what people don't realize is sport science has moved on. I said it the other day on Ruan and Norkia. Yeah, no, PJ Botha is giving us a tough time. It's making life very, very tough for us. Is this Fisagi? Yes. Okay, so everyone just prepare. We might win lineouts, but Fisagi will definitely give away a penalty for foul play, not for some technical thing, but for hitting a guy high or something. Fisagi is a bit of a dirty guy. And he scored a try, Botha. So now he's going to get a try bonus. Okay, Lions win the line out. Marius runs at the seam. Classic. Slow ball for Van der Berg. Fisagi gets his first carry. We go blind. Noamba around the corner. Beautiful stuff. Oh, look at this. Loaded blind side. Enku van Wyk with a good carry. Quick ball to Van der Berg. The Scarlets come up fast. Still, possession for the Lions. Corne Fourie with a carry. Klabakanye helping him there. Where is our 9? Fisagi, he plays 9. Here goes JC Pretorius, who's quietly had a good game, but there's no cleaners and the ball's turned over. And penalty to the Scarlets. Oh, breakdown. Sasha is a marvelous prospect for 10. I've watched Murat play live and not convinced. He gets dominated all the time in collisions. I just see the hype. Maybe I don't see what coaches see. Yeah, I don't know how old Murat is. He's overseas now, so maybe he'll improve there. But he was never the most physical guy. I think he was touted for his leadership. He captains often. But where is our next really big physical lock like Eben? I haven't seen one yet. Okay, anyways, the Scarlets, they exit with a penalty and it'll be a line out to them. Plumtree there with a very important turnover. Still 16-14 for the Scarlets. Number 18, jogging on. That's Wyn Jones. Very good prop for, is that prop? Yeah, for the Scarlets. A Welsh international. Now, Elias, well, he hit his jumper. Ruan Venter, he's going to be on next blind side. Scarlets set up the maul. It's a good one. But the Lions managed to stop it. Yeah, Fisach is definitely doing Movember. Okay, now you can put him down. There you go. Well defended by the Lions. No penalty given away. Morne van der Berg trying to start a thing. Okay, let's see. Fisagi, I saw him in Joburg the other day. He's just a dude. Just a normal dude. Not massive or anything. Just a dude. That was a good defense by the Lions there. Stopping that, well, not stopping them all, but allowing it to go out. No problem, Michele. Look at that magnificent mustache on Mr. Fisagi. He did not shave on the first, that's for sure. Can't tell me that's 11 days. Playing the man in the air there, Mr. Referee. Anyways, Marius Low with another big carry. Well stopped. Van der Berg sends it wide. They're going out the back door. Noamba decides against it. Kriel, Mr. Zebre, he carries it. The cleaners are there. Frankie Horn sends it out to, I can't tell from here. Sergel. Okay, and there's Fisagi with a carry. Quick ball for the Lions. Willem Alberts, he causes pain. Ken Nohamba with the carry. He stopped. Ruan Venter picks and goes, but he gets picked up and put backwards. They'll put 2 guys on him all night long. Klabakanye, make sure you don't get isolated. Okay. Ball there for Van der Berg. Swivel pass, Henko van Wyk, dummies and goes. Is that Henko or is that Venter? I can't tell. They all have the same scrum cap. No, here's Venter. He gets a few meters. Lions still on the attack, doing well, controlling the ball. Okay, the first up carry gets stopped short. Tuipilotu must get out the way. Fisagi with a swivel. Van der Merwe, Frankie Horn, he's so good on this side of the field. He needs to go to ground. He does. Oh, Morne van der Berg gets caught at the back of the ruck. Needs to be let go. Okay. And the Lions start again. Nklabakanye with a carry. The man is unstoppable. Oh, and he knocks it on at the back of the ruck. Oh, no. Ball breaks down. And the Scarlets get an escape again. Lions need to get back onto the defense. Fafita, dangerous ball carrier. Ooh, careful with that tackle. Marius Low puts him to ground. And what's that going to be? A scrum? Yeah. Denzel, load shedding being a lot less has been very nice. I promise you it's good for the economy as well. Lions are playing well. Thank you, Mr. Dixon. They are playing well. Why did I say thank you? I'm not playing. Suppose any compliments for my team, I feel like it's a compliment for me. Come, ladies, give Rian Moerse likes. Kom julle suurgatte. Thanks, boss. Thank you very much. So that's been a few good passages of play. It's definitely been better in the second half than the first half. There's been more action. Both teams have been a little bit more accurate. Yeah. Noamba carrying the ball a few times. He's been getting his hands on it a few more times this half. The Lions have been using that little swivel pass a bit more instead of carrying it up immediately. I think they're varying their attack well, but the Scarlets' scramble defense is doing well. They're keeping them in the game. Drink for luck. A lot of stoppages, though. They had a big stoppage at 5 minutes. Yeah, Lions racking up those 1 point losing bonus points, Mr. JP, all season long. Yes, Mr. Dixon. Let's hope you're not a Stormers fan. No, or a Sharks fan, heaven forbid. Okay, and I've just seen this Glasgow are leading the Ospreys. Okay, line scrum. Come on, boys. Oh, they go to the knee. That's penalty for the... No, Mr. Referee. They went to their knees first. Come on. What? How did he not see that? What happened there? What's the call? Collapsing scrum, but they went to their knee. Look at the 18, Scarlets, on his knees. How's that collapsing by us? Oh, well. Young ref, still learning the ropes. That's okay. Just drink. Just drink, everybody. It'll make you feel better. Just drink. Oh, sorry, Mr. Dixon. Hey, at least, yeah, no, it's a bit tough. It's tough to take, but we'll just have to beat them the hard way, you know? It'll taste sweeter when we win, despite getting some tough calls against us. But yeah, Mr. 18 there, that's Wyn Jones. That was a bit rough. Okay, Hardy on for Davies. Ryan Elias still with the fake pump throws. Lions compete, they don't win it. And the Scarlets set up the maul. It's going well this time. Lions better get back in there. And they stop it, but illegally. Maybe joining their thing. Okay, so free ball for the Scarlets here. They put on a move. McNichol joins the line, puts in the kick. It's going to go out. So that'll probably be penalty advantage. Mr. Boss says, Modeslow is a Musa big trier. He goes hard, he tackles hard, he got Musa attitude. Lions need 10 of them and fire the others. Lions need that Rugby World Cup final TMO. Yes, Mr. Stephen Judge. Just to go back and be like, hello. Yeah, no, they've been struggling. I wonder, are they going for post here or will they put it out? It looks like they're going to put it out. Okay. Modeslow's been playing well. His tackling percentage is not very high, but on attack, he's very, very good. Gets over the advantage line, draws players, gets offloads away. He's also been a good little guy from the Sharks. I'm sure they're happy they're not playing at the Sharks right now, him and Nohamba. Okay. The Scarlets have been setting up mauls lately and doing well, so the Lions need to be sure about their work here. They don't compete. The maul gets set up, pushing them infield, which is interesting. It's going sideways, shears off, and they're in trouble now. Lions need to be sure here. They haven't stopped it yet. Oh, and that's going to be a try. Oh, rough. Just making it interesting. Ryan Elias scores off the maul. Yeah, no, I don't like to bash refs, but was a tough call there, but we'll get them on the next one. Unfortunately, that's 21 points now for the Scarlets. They tried their best to stop it. Morne van der Berg, poor little guy, getting manhandled by Tupelotu and Ryan Elias there. Let's see if they get that conversion. If they miss it, then we might have a draw on the cards here. Just the discipline's been tough. Only the scrum call went against the Lions there. That was a bit tough, but there's been a few other penalties that weren't rough calls. So that's 1 out of 5 penalties that was a bad call. The other 4, it was the Lions just being dumb. Okay, let's see if the conversion can stick here. Well aimed. And it's over. That'll be 23 points to 14 for the Scarlets. The Lions have 2 scores to make up. Can they do it? We'll see. We will see. Lions, last string of penalties against Lions put Scarlets in the position to score. The ref can claim that, eh? Well, I'd say the scrum penalty was a rough one, but all the other penalties... Ooh, Scarlets here, letting the ball bounce. Lions on the attack. And the ball out. But that was a good kickoff. They should do that again. Okay, now they got to throw up those jumpers. Last string of penalties put the Lions in that position to score. Yeah, the one off the scrum, I would say, but the rest was clear-cut penalties. So if it was just the one penalty that made it an issue, I would say yes, damn ref. But all the other penalties were legit penalties. You don't give those away, the Scarlets don't score. Never went out. TMO, Mr. JP. Okay, here comes Mr. Blonde, who I've forgotten his name. I don't know how. JC Pretoria, Sevens legend. On for Circle. Scarlets win it, set up the maul, which has been doing well recently. So the Lions, they need to stop this legally. Still, they're marching it upfield easily. I don't know how. It finally stops. The once is called. Hardy sends it to the sky. Chasers are there. Edwell coming forward. He doesn't catch it and ball goes out. That'll be a Scarlets line out. Oi, the maul is now causing an issue. Frustration building now for Lions and Lions fans. The Scarlets maul is really causing issues. They are getting a guy between the jumper every time. Okay, finally a maul gets stopped. Without it going 40 meters first. Okay, and Elias breaks off. He's tackled well. Lions on defense. They're getting around. Morgan, is it Rogers puts it forward. Van der Merwe gets away from the tackle. Okay. Now the exit is needed here. Watch it. The counter ruck's on. Okay, sets up a ruck. Okay, they just need to exit now. Get out of their half. There's lots of time left. Okay, no. The short little dink over the top. Morislow with the carry. Beautiful stuff. This man is playing such great rugby. Ref, that guy never let go of that. Yes, thank you very much. Yeah, Musa boss. Just that punch up, punch up, punch up. But they need to speed up the game now and stay accurate. But they are 2 scores behind. So even if they score a try now, it's still only 21-23. It was so well cleaned up by Van der Merwe there. And then the dink over the top. That was nice variation, you know. Why did we pull that out this late in the game? Could have kept them so honest. Going for post. Okay, so kick it over, get the kick off, attack again. That's the call here. Yeah. Low. The man knows no fear. Please, Nohamba. Do it for us. Do it for the 011. Is Joburg 011? Yes. Do it for the 011. That's what we're calling it now. Chips it. Little lob wedge. And it's over. Okay, boys and girls. 3 points plus 3 points. It's a 6-point game. We just need a try. Converted. Drink to survive. Everyone's nervous. Everyone's on their feet. Scarlets have been scrambling well. Lions have been attacking well. They will put this one deep, no doubt. And they'll probably ask the Lions, you run it back at us. Here comes the run Fenter with a carry back. Puts the first tackler on the ground, as he always does. Good clean out. What are they going to do? They're going to set up another ruck. Are they going to kick this? 5 minutes enough? Are they going to fake the kick maybe? Nope, they're going to kick it. Here comes a chase from Pretorius. He misses his tackle. Van der Merwe on McNichol also misses the tackle. You can't be missing tackles now, guys. This is not how you win. Okay, so Scarlets on the attack. Knock on by the Lions, I think. Maybe it's a penalty. I don't have sound again. The big throw over the top. Steph Evans. He gets away from Nohamba. Now, Roberts with a carry. He gets it away. Ball still there for the Scarlets. Hardy sends it out. Oh, Scarlets on the attack. This is not what you want with 4 minutes to go. Big hit in the midfield there from the Lions. And Scarlets still attacking well, controlling the ball. But Frankie Horn with a big turnover. What a move. Oh, that man. Ron Venter carries it. Now Visagie sends it out to his backline. Nohamba, he'll send it wide. Marius Lowe, he's carrying it up. Sends it to JC Pretorius. This is a speed demon, sevens player. He offloads it to Quan Horn, who's tackled. Now, the cleaners need to be there. Okay, still ball for the Lions. Willem Alberts with a good carry. Ball is safe. And Van der Berg sends it to Nohamba, who juggles it. He sends a kick through. Not the best call there. But charge down. And is it Henku van Wyk going to go under the post? What are we watching? Is this real? Did we just see that, everyone? Did the Lions just win this? I'm scared to call it. There might be some TMO checking there. Let me just down this. Did the Scarlets just throw that one away? Okay, so the kick. Steph Evan gets charged down. Creel to Van Wyk. I think that's a try. The bomb squad won it for us, Richard. What are you saying? What are you talking about? Nkabakanye, man of the match. What just happened there? Are they still checking? Again, guys, I don't have sound. I think Steph Evans might just have... Yeah, just give the try. Who cares about these two teams? They're not winning, going for the semi-finals. Karma, Brew. Karma. See, you don't complain about the ref. The universe awards you points. I didn't complain about the ref. The universe awarded me points. Noamba's going to milk every few seconds of this 20-second timer. I don't see it on the thing. Is the ref stopping him? What's the call here? Everyone's just standing still, including me. Someone's with a false charge down. And okay, the Lions in the lead with 1 minute and 40 seconds left. Everyone get your nails ready because they are about to be chewed. Oh my goodness, Steph Evans. You're not going to be popular in Llanelli tonight. Is this our first, not our, is this the Lions' first win of the season? Richard, I would be very happy if they won as well. This one's not going to be sent long. This one's going to be sent short for the Lions to knock on, and then Elias to carry. You cannot give away a penalty now. Okay, so let's see what happens here. Keep the discipline. Try and get the turnover. Keep the pressure on. That's all you want to do. Hardy sends it to Jon Lloyd. Van Venter and everyone's in there. Henku van Wyk is so strong. My goodness. Oh, knock on there. That's the game, I think, guys. The Lions now need to, they have penalty advantage. Or not penalty, just scrum advantage. Is it, oh, no penalty for Scarlets, yeah. Don't seal off, boys. Leave the lambs alone tonight. They did nothing wrong. Okay, 10 seconds left on the clock. Frankie Horn with a carry. Boys, stay over the ball there. There we go. 2 seconds, 1 second. Do we have a win? Do the Lions have their first win of the season? It's me, everybody. It's me. I'm the lucky charm. I should have been streaming every game. I am sorry. A win is a win is a win is a win. Oh, thank goodness. Finally got a win. Thank you, everybody, for watching. That was very fun. I enjoyed chatting to everybody. Good one for the Lions. Bad one for my heart. Another 1-point win. I don't know why South Africans have to suffer like this. I will see you all very soon.